Hey, what's up, folks? This is my crash diet experiment video blog. This is day 2. I just got up. It is about 5:30 in the morning. I'm gonna go ahead and weigh myself after my very first day on eating roughly 1,500 calories. I don't feel too different. It's also only day 2 of this experiment, so I think that probably the later it goes, that's when I'll start running into things that will make me feel not as great. That's probably when workouts will begin to suffer and whatnot. So it's only day 2, but I'm wondering how my body weight has shifted after eating so few calories for a day. So let's go ahead and take a look. So as you can see, it was 159.4. Yesterday it was about 160.6, I think. So nothing too crazy about a pound. Like I said, my weight can fluctuate anywhere between about 158 and 162. So it's kind of right smack there in the middle. 1 pound of water weight is really nothing. So I doubt that that has a lot to do with much else other than probably maybe taking a pee or something like that. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get dressed, head into my office, and go meet with some of my nutrition clients. See you there.
Hey, what's up, y'all? I just got into my office for the day, but not without a little bit of work. So I walked all the way to my office this morning and realized that I had somehow left my keys at home on my dresser. So I had to text message my roommates at about 6:45 in the morning, none of them which were up at the moment, and get them to leave open the back door, walk back home, and still be able to drive back here because I normally walk in the morning to be able to meet my client by 7:45 in the morning. So the day is off to a little bit of a rush start, but other than that, things are great. Right now, just having a little bit of coffee. Have about two tablespoons of cream in there right now, so that adds up to about 80 to 100 calories. First thing I've had of the day. So I will let you guys know how everything goes, and I will give you a little bit of a detail of what I eat and what my lunch and my snacks look like throughout the day. So I'll talk to you in a bit.
Thought I would just do a quick video log of kind of all the food that I'm going to be having throughout the day in one fell swoop, so you guys can get like a 30K view of kind of what my food's going to look like for the majority of the day up until I eat dinner tonight. So I did a better job of planning my food. I went to the grocery store last night, as you guys will see in my video blog 1, and I brought a lot of those foods today and turned them into what I'm going to be having. So the very first thing I'm going to be having is going to be a mix of cottage cheese and tuna together, probably with mustard. So I brought about 3/4 of a cup of cottage cheese and some canned tuna. I'm probably going to mix those together and put some mustard in it for a little bit of flavor. Mustard is actually one of my favorite condiments for some reason. I don't know why. I really, really like the taste of it, so I have some mustard. It also doesn't have any calories in it, so it's a great way to add some flavor. I'm going to be putting that on top of some carrots and celery that I got last night at the grocery store. And then also on top of that, for lunch, that's mainly going to be my snack. So the cottage cheese mixed with the tuna, a little bit of mustard is going to be my snack, along with the carrot sticks and the celery. And then my overall big lunch for the day is actually just going to be a big salad. So this salad has a bunch of power greens in it. It has a bunch of carrots that are cut up. And then also it has a couple cut up tortillas, just because I kind of like the flavor that it adds a tiny bit of carbs to it. And then also that again is going to be another tin of canned tuna. Unintentionally, that's just kind of what I ended up with, and I haven't had a lot of time to prepare protein. So that's mainly what I'm getting. There's a lot of protein in it, pretty low in calories, so I can stay fuller for longer. With the tuna, I mixed up something from Trader Joe's called green dragon sauce that's pretty tasty. And then on top of that, I also put a little bit more mustard just because I really enjoy the taste of it. So that's going to be the majority of my food up until dinner. When I get home, I'm going to be having another one of those oat and egg white cakes. They're pretty tasty. Probably with a little bit of Greek yogurt, berries, and maybe a little bit of protein powder to make sure that I'm hitting my protein goal for the day. And then carbs and everything like that are going to kind of fall where they fall, and I'm not going to worry too much about them. I'm mainly going to be worrying about the calorie intake and keeping protein higher to make sure that I am maintaining as much muscle mass as possible. So for the rest of the day, I mostly have client work, so I'm going to meet with a few clients. I have a lot of content creation that I'm going to be doing. And then there's a little social networking event tonight for people who are doing SEO and things like that. It's not necessarily an area where I work, but I thought it'd be good to get out of my office, go socialize, and network with some people. I'm meeting a few friends there. Because I'm on these low calories, I'm probably not going to have any drinks. I don't have a lot of room for calories at the end of the day because I really want to focus on food. And then tonight, I'm also going to be coaching Thai boxing, and I may make it in for a little bit of jujitsu. If I don't end up doing jujitsu, I'm probably going to head to my gym and put some weights on the prowler and just kind of push it slowly. I really don't want to push things too hard physically for the first few days when my body's adapting to the lower calories. I just know that that's a quick way to make me feel poorly. Also, it could significantly dig into recovery and things like that. But I am actually feeling pretty good from yesterday's workout. I'm not feeling too overly sore. The volume on the current phase of the workout that I'm doing right now that I did last night is actually pretty low. So just pushing a little bit heavier weights and trying to go with lower volume, lower sets. So if anything comes up throughout the rest of the day, if I'm start feeling funky, I will hop back on here and keep you guys updated. But that's kind of my food for the day. That's what I have planned.
This is the very last meal for day number 2. So I just got back from a marketing event that was out at a bar. I just had club soda and lime the whole time and hung out with a few different buddies, but started to get pretty hungry, so I figured it would be about time to come home and eat my very last meal of the day. So my dinner tonight is going to be the exact same thing as I had last night, which is high volume oats with cauliflower rice to add that volume. And then I made a Greek yogurt and protein powder mix, and then threw some berries on top of that to make sure that I hit my protein goals for the day. So very last meal of the day is going to look like this. I'm going to enjoy every last bite of it, and that's it for day 2. I will check in with you guys tomorrow, day 3, and probably do a body composition check-in. So thanks again for watching. Quick notes from today. Something interesting. About midway through the day, I definitely hit a big slump. I definitely started to get really, really hungry. But then after that passed, something that was kind of interesting was I eventually kind of got over the hunger. It almost became easier to deal with. I'm not like starving by any means for dinner or anything like that, but I'm definitely pretty hungry for it. But the interesting thing was that I hit kind of an energy slump. I definitely didn't have any more food with me at my office to eat. So not eating anything for that period of time definitely kind of got to me a little bit. Definitely had an energy dip. So I'm anticipating probably a lot more like that. So just a little bit of a calm before the storm. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys in day 3.